to say hi to everybody? Say hi! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I am here today to share with you my shopping trip and tips for luxury shopping and all that cool stuff here. I just got back from Hawaii, Oahu. And so I really miss this little guy. Anytime you go on a trip, it's fun, but then I'm always like, I can't wait to get home to see Chester and how he's doing. So anyway, so if you're new here, welcome. My name is Emily and I love handbags. I also love fashion, travel, luxury. So if you like any or all of those things, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you'll be notified of my future videos, which will consist of unboxing videos. If you've been here before and you've seen my previous video, you'll know that I did buy something at Chanel and I have yet to unbox it because as soon as I bought that, I went on my vacation. So I'm not complaining about it at all. Sorry for the delay. It will be coming soon. I'm trying to like balance getting out videos on what is in stores right now for you, deals and all of that, and because I know that is time sensitive, but I also want to share with you unboxings. But anyway, if you've been here before, you'll know that I do travel quite a bit and I do find deals for especially luxury stores that are good deals to get in different areas. So if you're, for example, going to Europe, some of the prices are different. In this case, I'm sharing with you Hawaii pricing. So I have been to Hawaii last year and the year before that and like a few years before that. So I do go fairly often, I think, and not every island in Hawaii has luxury stores. For example, last year I went to Kauai and they did not have any luxury stores, so that's out of the question. But on Maui, they did have a few and I did get Hawaii pricing there. So I bought my Louis Vuitton Petite Mal, so pretty there, and I got it for a good discount. So this time when I went to Oahu, I tried to make a list of all of the discounts that I could find and tell you about and put them into here so that you are all aware. Not every luxury store in Hawaii does this Hawaii pricing, but when they do, it is a pretty good deal because luxury goods generally cost a little bit more. So even if you get 5 to 10% off, it's a big discount. So anyway, without further ado, I am gonna get started. So there are two locations in Oahu that you can find luxury stores. One is at the Ala Moana shopping center, and that is sort of a place like a mall almost. It's outdoors and there are, I think, 2 stories, and so there are stores ranging anywhere from like Old Navy to Hermes and anything in between. The other location on Oahu that you can find luxury stores is the main street called Kalakaua, and that's where usually a lot of people would stay. So those are where the hotels are and the beach is, the Waikiki beach and all that. So I will be talking about both of these locations. I may not have gone to every store in both locations, but I will make a note of it when I tell you about it and also when I give you footage, because I think it's important since each store, even though they're both within like 30-minute proximity from each other, they might have different stocks. The first one I'm going to tell you about is Bottega Veneta. This one I only saw on the main street, so Kalakaua, and Bottega Veneta has 15 to 20% off mainland prices. When I say mainland, I mean like the main US. So it has 15 to 20% off of everything in their store. If you live in a state where sales tax is pretty high, there's also an additional savings when you shop in Waikiki because it's 4.5%. So for states that don't pay sales tax, this does not apply. In fact, this is actually worse for you. But for places like where I live in California, where sales tax is like 10% or higher, it is a big difference when it's 4.5% because it's like you're paying half of your sales tax when you shop in Waikiki. I also visited Gucci, which is sort of right next door to Bottega Veneta, and Gucci has 10% off of all of their things in stores. It's actually a really beautiful store. I loved it. I loved walking through. The essay was really helpful. She even made a list of everything I looked at to text me so that, you know, I can go in and look at it again, and she's helpful in how I style it, how much things were, and yeah, in all of these cases I had to ask how much the discount, or if they had a Hawaii discount. So it's not displayed, it's not advertised, and sometimes the sales associate will tell you to give you like an extra perk, but it's not really like written out in the store window, so you kind of have to ask about it. I was very tempted at one of the mini bags from Gucci, the Marmont, because I wanted it many, many years ago. I tried it on again, same color that I would have wanted. I ultimately didn't get it because I was very, very good this time. Like, I seriously was really good. Like, I did not impulse buy. Anyway, next I wanted to tell you about is Chanel. Chanel has a couple of stores, in fact actually 2 stores in Ala Moana shopping center. One is for the shoes department and one is for the clothing, small leather goods, handbags, and etc. But they also have one store on Kalakaua, and I went to both because I'm just trying to see what 23P items they had. When I went, it was maybe 3 to 5 days after the launch day in the US, so they still had a good amount of stuff, but they certainly did not have as much as my local boutique in San Francisco. I don't know if it's just because they got fewer items or if just because it got purchased. So I do know that on my first day when I went there, I went at night right before closing, and I saw this mini rectangle top handle flap, and the next day when I went back with my friend, you know, soon after they opened, it was already sold. So it goes fast, but I think they did tell me there could be new stock coming in. They just don't know when and what. So just FYI, if you're in the area and it's been, you know, a couple weeks since launch, you might still get lucky if they get a shipment. But Chanel does not have any discounts, not a surprise there. Last year, they did have a 10% off of their jewelry, but this year, at least as of January 2023, they no longer do discounts on even their jewelry. So all you get is the sales tax like benefit if you live in a state where sales tax is higher than 4.5%. But they had tons of stuff from, you know, 23P. I loved trying them on. The sales associates were really nice. You don't need an appointment. I didn't make an appointment in any of these stores, although some stores did have you wait a second before they found you an essay. So just so you know. But the store is 2 stories on the Kalakaua location, and they have their bags on the downstairs, the beauty downstairs, and then their ready-to-wear and shoes are upstairs. It's beautiful. They have bags from 23P, but also from other seasons as well. They also have a lot of classic flaps, which I was surprised about because I don't see many stores hold these, at least tell you or show you, but they had those. I was really tempted, but because I bought something from my San Francisco boutique already, I did not get anything here. In fact, I didn't even see the bag that I purchased at the Kalakaua store. So if you watch the cutaways, I don't know if that'll give you a hint into what I actually purchased. Another luxury store that I visited on Kalakaua is the Hermes store. It is huge. It's 3 stories and it is beautiful. It is kind of like one of the prettiest ones that I've been to. I haven't been to the one in New York, which I heard is absolutely gorgeous as well, but the one in San Francisco is 2 stories. It's pretty big, pretty nice. This one's also really nice. So they had stock of almost everything, of course not bags. I was actually kind of turned off because the greeter told me as soon as I walked in, it's like, what are you looking for? I was like, shoes, jewelry, and bags. She's like, no bags. Jewelry on the 1st floor, women's shoes on the 3rd floor. I'm like, okay. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. But it just felt like very, I don't know, what do you call it? Abrupt. And it almost like, was like, don't even bother kind of thing. So I was kind of like a little off by that, but I did look around. It's a beautiful store. They had a lot of shoes. They had a lot of homeware. So it was really pretty. And I did go into this store twice. I went again with my friends, and they actually bought something. This second time, the sales associate was really nice. It's not the greeter, and I remember him telling us like, hey, if you come again, here's my card. It's best if you come on the first day because they generally don't have bags just sitting here. But if they know you are, you know, in the area for like a week, for example, they can call you if something that you're looking for comes in. They can help you better that way. So that's the tip. I would say I was not specifically trying to get something. Of course, if they had the watch I was looking for or the jewelry that I was looking for or the shoes and they had a bag, that would be great because then, you know, for sales tax, even on those things is a big deal for me at least because I don't have to pay like 8 to 10%. But yeah, they didn't have any bags and my friend did buy something, I didn't, but this is just a tip for you guys. If you do go into Hermes and you're looking for a bag or anything, go in the first day, let them know how long you're gonna be in town, and just kind of kick it off with an essay there. Okay, so there are a ton more shops on the Kalakaua street, including YSL and Louis Vuitton, Dior. I didn't go into those stores, but I did go into some in the Ala Moana shopping center. So I will now share information about those. Dior has a boutique on both the main street and the Ala Moana shopping center. I only went to the Ala Moana one because the one on Kalakaua was kind of tucked away. Dior does have 10% off of their small leather goods. I did not ask specifically, but that's what they told me. So I assumed they didn't have anything for ready to wear or shoes, but they could. There's this really beautiful Dior cafe at the Ala Moana Center, and I've been like looking forward to going because it just looks, I love tea. I love like tea time and like really cute and fancy like Chinaware and stuff. So I was like, like kid in a candy store. But they did have these really beautiful Toile de Jouy designs, which I love. And yeah, their coffee, their latte art, their desserts were good, but yeah, I mean, they're expensive, and that's what I expected anyway. So for example, a latte, I think that Nathan ordered cost like $12. I ordered the special cappuccino, which had like rose infused syrup and all of that. Like it tasted really good. It looked pretty, but it was like $15 or $17. I don't remember. It was, oh my God. Like my suggestion is if you want to treat yourself, definitely go check it out. At least go take the photo, you know? But if you're going to get something, definitely sit there, enjoy their tableware, their dishware, chinaware, glassware, because that's where it's at. If you take it to go, you pay the same price and you don't get any of the experience. So just FYI, either you just go there, take a picture, or you actually spend some time there. Don't do to go. So there is also an Hermes at the Ala Moana store. It is also really huge. I believe there's only one story actually, or is there two? I don't remember now. I was only on the first story. They had like two bags. One was like a huge her bag and one was like some duffels. I don't remember exactly. I wasn't interested. But yeah, of course they didn't have like, you know, the Kelly, Birkin, Constances. They did have a lot of, you know, homeware, ready to wear, shoes. They didn't have the shoes that I wanted, so I didn't get it. But I did try on a sweater, a short sleeve sweater. I really liked it. So we're trying on something at Hermes and trying on this guy. It looks kind of cute. It's a mix of silk and cashmere. And I also have a size 36. That's a 34. But again, I didn't love it enough where I had to buy it there. I would have gotten some tax savings, but I don't know. It just feels like, I don't know. I liked it, but I could wait kind of thing. So I did not get it. And I was like, if I see it again, I might try it on again at my local boutique. So moving along, there is a Chanel boutique. Actually, there are two, like I said. And again, no discounts, but they do have a lot of 23P pieces from, you know, bags to small leather goods. They have a ton of vanity cases. They have a few of the heart-shaped sweetheart slider bags, and they also had some of the hobo bags I was looking at. So there were a lot of different type of bags here compared to the Kalakaua store, but again, I didn't pick up anything because I already got the thing I wanted. So yeah. And then there was also Louis Vuitton. I did not spend too much time there. I was there to look for a gift, and I'm not going to unbox it because it's not for me. I might try to sneak an unboxing when the person opens it, and then I'll try to put it here in my next unboxing video. But or I might put it on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at Clutch to Carry All. So I might pop it there in a reel or something, just because I think it'd be short. But anyway, I'll keep you posted. But yeah, I did go looking around, and Louis Vuitton in Hawaii, so not just at the Ala Moana, but like all three of their locations. One is on Kalakaua, and the other one, I believe there should be one in the Hilton Hawaiian Village, which is where I stayed at one point, and they had one there. So all three locations have about 8 to 10% off the mainland prices, and it doesn't really tell you which ones. Your essay would just have to let you know. But yeah, that's a good savings, you know. Let's say your item is $1,000, 10% off, you get $100 off. That's really good, you know. They have the new collection out, so I was really excited. I was able to get it before they sold out. Actually, I took the last piece of that one, so I'm really glad I went in when I did. Then there was Celine. So Celine, I did not see on the main street, but at the mall, they did have a pretty big store. It's one level, and they had a lot of bags, a lot of wallets, and they have other little things like pouches too. So I did try on a couple bags. One that I was really interested in to get before, I think it was on 24S. So end of last year, I was thinking of getting that bucket bag. I tried it on. I did not like it, so I'm glad I did not get it, but I'm glad I also was able to try it on. So the discount at Celine is different in that it's not a percent, it's like a flat value. So the essay told me, depending on the item, it's like $50, $100 off, $200 off. So he can't tell, like there's no pattern. He just has to be able to, you know, tell you that piece is $200 off. So I tried on 2 bags. They're both the sort of, actually I tried on 3, but I only asked the price for 2. These are all the canvas material, and the bucket bag was like $1,300. I think it was $50 off. So instead of $1,350, it's $1,300. And then there was like the crossbody bag with the little flap on it. It kind of reminds me of the Chloe one a little bit, Marcy, but it is $100 off of that one. So instead of like $1,500, it's now $1,400. So yeah, it varies. I don't know why, even the sizes being so similar, it's such a big difference. So I don't know how that guy remembered all of this. So he just like knew it on the top of his head. But yeah, they do have discounts at Celine, but it's harder to tell you like a percentage. So I guess that's actually it. Like I said, I did get something in Hawaii, but I got it for somebody as a gift. I did get gifted 2 things and they are from Dior. So I will unbox that with you in a separate video because I feel like this one might be getting too long. Plus I want to get this up and running so that you can see all of the new collections from the luxury stores, or if you're going to Hawaii yourself, you can plan this for your trip. But yeah, I will do the unboxing later. I might also tack on the Louis Vuitton one that if I can get a clip of the person unboxing it, I'll tack it along with my Dior unboxing from Hawaii. And of course, if you're interested still in what I got at Chanel, I will also be doing an unboxing of that. Apologies for the delay, coming back from vacation, trying to get in sync with everything again, but I promise it's coming. So definitely hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so that you'll be notified of my future videos. And if you haven't already seen, I did a YouTube Shorts video where I show where I went to eat all around Oahu. Oahu definitely has some of the best foods and compared to other Hawaiian islands. So if you're traveling there, definitely take a look. I put on some of my favorites. Of course, there are a lot more, but yeah, in 60 seconds, that's all I can fit. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!